with social, humanitarian, and cultural subjects. And one of the things that the USSR delegate does regularly is when something has happened in this country which should not happen, and they never miss it. They never miss anything, because our country is open. They will read from one of our own newspapers the exact description of what has happened, and then they will turn to me and say, not, is that what you in the United States think is the right thing to do? But they will say, is that what you call democracy, Mrs. Roosevelt? And I always have to say, no, I call that a failure of democracy. Nothing in the world is perfect. Human beings aren't perfect. You must have failures in communism, just as we have in democracy. Though I've never heard you say so, because, of course, there is never anything in communism which isn't perfect. But we have the advantage, because when anything goes wrong with us, we are free to write about it. We are free to know about it. And those of us who care can try and improve our democracy. About a year ago, they discovered the American Indian, and they read me pages out of Lafarge's book on the condition of the American Indian. And again, I had to say, no, I don't think that's democracy. I'm quite sure we could have done a much better job. But at least this is written by a citizen of the United States, and he is not in jail. And we can work to improve the conditions. But I think we really have to work. I think it's not enough to acknowledge that we have failures. I think we really have to work. And it's the job of every human being. It's the job of the children. And they have to be made to feel that it's their job. And it goes right on up. It's the job of every one of us to see that we really live our democracy. That it isn't something to which we give lip service, that it is something to which we are dedicated. And that, I think, is how we will get our moral power, that we really have a conviction that this is as much a part of our religion as communism may be the religion of the Soviets. This is what to us is the expression of our way of living, our religious as well as our political and social beliefs. I think that is the thing which, as I look at the situation today, and I think it is a very difficult situation, and I think the United States is being asked to play a role which is one of the most difficult roles any nation has ever played. We know that an all-out war will practically destroy civilization. We know that if we use the atom bomb and the H-bomb, we can destroy mankind. We know that. We don't know just how much of mankind, nor what there will be left. We know pretty well that there won't be much victory out of any war. So if we possibly can, we're trying to prevent war. But in order to do it, We are asking people to make the sacrifices that ordinarily a people is never asked to make unless they are in a war. To prepare for war and to live as though you were in a war, and still, if possible, not to use the power you are going to build up, except to promote peace. That's a great deal to ask of any nation. Now someone will say, we are in a war. Of course we are. Our forces are the main forces in Korea. But what I'm talking to you about now is the war that would really affect the whole of civilization.